How's it going, guys? Connor here, aka Conninja, back again to coach of the Golden State Miniors, getting ready for a week three matchup with SoftAirGaming, and I don't remember the team name. That is sad, but it's going to be an interesting one because speed is going to be crucial, and I mean crucial because his speed tier is insane. He's got Superior, he's got Scolipede with that speed boost, Mega Aerodactyl, Mamoswine is actually a faster mon than you think. Oh, it's going to be so annoying, and it was so hard to figure out what to run for my team. Not looking forward to this match. Definitely going to be a tough one to pull out. If I can pull this out, I'll be very proud of myself. So obviously, let's go ahead and go with his mons. He's got Superior, who once again is very fast, about that 355 max speed. That ability Contrary is very tough to deal with, especially once it gets off Leaf Storms, because then it can just, after it gets off one Leaf Storm, 2 Leaf Storms, it can use Giga Drain. It can use any HP move and destroy your Pokemon, so it's very hard to deal with. Scolipede with that speed boost. I've seen him use Agility before to get even more speed, and then he'll baton pass that speed to Pokemon like Mamoswine to make it even harder to deal with. But yes, it can also set up Toxic Spikes. Gotta watch out for that. Heatran is a very powerful Pokemon. Luckily, it's not going to be that hard to deal with because of that 4x weakness to ground, and I do have something to deal with that. But it is something I'm not going to be very happy to see. Mamoswine is a very bulky Pokemon, especially with things like the ability Thick Fat, in which it halves the damage of fire and ice moves. So that having the damage of fire moves is going to be very crucial for him. But it's bulky. It actually has a 284 max speed, and then after you give that speed boost baton pass to Mamoswine from Scolipede, it annihilates the teams. It's a very good Pokemon. Definitely have to watch out for that. For Alligator, do not wanting it setting up a Dragon Dance. Once again, speed is crucial. Do not wanting it setting up a Dragon Dance because it will annihilate me with that plus attack plus speed. And it is a very powerful Pokemon with the Sheer Force ability. Waterfall Sheer Force is going to destroy Pokemon, so definitely have to watch out for that. Pangoro is not that big of a problem. Obviously, you can use Scrappy for things like my Dusknoir, but that's not that big of an issue because why are you going to use fighting and normal moves on a Ghost type anyways? But I'm not too worried about that. You could use like Knockoff on my Dusknoir, that kind of thing, but I'm not too worried about it. It's not that fast of a Pokemon. Leavanny also didn't look much into it. Don't expect to bring either of those two. That's why I don't really expect, didn't really look into it. But it's a Sticky Web user, so definitely can have the speed of Pokemon. Like I said, it's going to be trouble for the speed. Mega Aerodactyl has a 438 max speed, very insane speed. Has a very good attack stat, especially after it gets off a Hone Claws with that plus attack plus accuracy. Going to be very hard to deal with, so I have some things to deal with it. I do expect him to bring that. Gardevoir is a very strong special attacker. Bring Moonblast. Psychic Fairy, Psychic. Just definitely have to watch out for that Pokemon. Electros with its no weakness whatsoever. It's either neutral or resist moves because of that levitate ability. However, I do have some things to deal with that. But if he runs Assault Vest, I'm fully aware you could very well run Assault Vest Electros. But, like I said, it doesn't pack that much of a punch to where I have to worry about that electric typing. Tauros, I don't expect him to bring this either. It's a decently bulky Pokemon, has some decent attack. Otherwise, it's not something I'm worried about. I expect him to bring Superior, Scolipede, Heatran, Mamoswine, Mega Aerodactyl. For the other two, it could be Gardevoir or for Alligator, but that's really what I expect. So what the Pokemon I have to bring, what I'm going to be bringing to this match, first Pokemon will be Dusknoir, and I'm going to be running Trick Room Dusknoir because, like I said, speed is going to be crucial. And by the way, I apologize, I don't have my mic with me. I'm in a different location altogether because I'm just back from vacation, so I'm using my headphones. So if there's any issues with the sound, I do apologize, but I definitely want to still do these videos for you guys so you can see my match and my thoughts on the Team Builder. But Dusknoir, I'm running Trick Room, Shadow Sneak, Haze, Fire Punch. Haze is going to be for that speed boosting shenanigans, or Dragon Dance, or even Hone Claws from Mega Aerodactyl. Definitely want to bring that. But Trick Room, I'm going off and on about who I'm going to start, and I'll go into my plan there, but very well could start Dusknoir to get off Trick Room when he sets off speed boosts with his Scolipede, but then Fire Punch will come in handy for Scolipede, Superior to deal with those kind of Pokemon. I mean, I'm running the Life Orb on it. Oh, that's annoying. It does have max attack. and should have max HP. I guess my EV's messed up a little bit there. But otherwise, nothing too big. Like I said, it's my Trick Room user, so if I can switch into something like my next Pokemon, who is Steelix, Rudy, the shiny Steelix, which will be very crucial in Trick Room setting because of how slow it is. I am running max HP, max attack. I'm running it with the item weakness policy once again. Hopefully this will come in handy with something like Heatran. Get off a big +2 Earthquake. Stone Edge, Heavy Slam, even though Earthquake can OHKO it without the +2. But Earthquake, Stone Edge, Heavy Slam will be very important. Heavy Slam will annihilate Gardevoir. Stone Edge will annihilate Mega Aerodactyl. After +2, I'm pretty sure I'm very close to OHKOing for Alligator, depending on the spread. I can destroy Mamoswine as well with a big old Stone Edge, or even Heavy Slam, I believe it was. But if I can get off, if I can trigger that, if someone can trigger that weakness policy, and I am in Trick Room, Steelix would be a very big threat for his team. Because speed is going to be so important for him. I'm just very scared to see this match, but I'm hoping Steelix can come in the clutch here. My next Pokemon is KFC, the shiny Blaziken. I'm going to be running Electrium Z for Thunder Punch, and that'll be for Alligator, or even Mega Aerodactyl, because no matter what, I can OHKO Mega Aerodactyl with that Gigavolt Havoc, and for Alligator, depending on the spread, I can OHKO for Alligator, but like I said, it all depends on the spread. Originally, I was going to run Z Sunny Day with that +1 speed. Very techy, because with Z Sunny Day you get +1 speed plus that Sunny Day, and I was going to use Solar Beam on for Alligator to deal with it. But then as I thought about it, it was just way too specific, and it's just not what I was really wanting to bring. So I'm running Fire Punch, Flame Charge, Vacuum Wave, Thunder Punch. Vacuum Wave is going to be important for priority because of that speed. No matter, even if I'm not faster, I can still use priority. I do still have some special attack investment because of Vacuum Wave to get off a bigger hit. For things like Mamoswine, because of that thick fat, Fire Punch will only do about 50%, depending on the spread. It's going to be a damage roll, 50%, and then Vacuum Wave can also do 50%. I was going to run Low Kick, but I felt Priority Move was going to be much better. And then Flame Charge, if I just need to get off some chip damage, why not use Flame Charge, get the +1 in speed, and be able to start to sweep his team maybe. So that'll be important, but that's what my thought process on Flame Charge. Fire Punch is obviously my end game with the fire move, but Flame Charge is important because I was originally going to run Agility, but I said, why, I'm not going to really need Agility, why not run Flame Charge instead if I need to get chip damage off and I can get faster than another Pokemon. My next Pokemon is going to be Cotton Candy, the shiny Sylveon. Now, this is where I'm questionable on. I expect him to start Scolipede. Hopefully he does, because I'll either run Dusknoir Trick Room, or I'll run Calm Mind Sylveon, because I'll Calm Mind in his face. So the moveset I'm going to be running is HP Ground, Psych Up, Calm Mind, Hyper Voice. Now, originally I was going to run Metronome. Once again, that was way too specific. Metronome, it doubles your power after using it in consecutive turns. It'll do it for 5 turns. But I'm like, I'm not going to really use Hyper Voice that much. I'm running Lumberry, depending on if he uses Toxics. Now, I'm very afraid of his Poison Jab. I just really don't expect him to bring Poison Jab that much. I expect him to bring Toxic, Spikes, Baton Pass, Agility, and maybe Protect. I just really, because I'm thinking about using the Poison Have damage, Berry. I'm really thinking about it, but I don't know. I might change my mind. But I'm running Psych Up because I'm going to copy that speed boost. So that +3 speed, Psych Up, copying that speed boost, I'll be faster than things like Mamoswine and that kind of thing. And after I use a couple Calm Minds, I might be able to sweep. So that's my thought process on that. HP Ground will destroy his one counter to Sylveon because of that ×4 weakness to ground, so that'll be very nice to get off if he tries to switch into Heatran. So that is my thought process on that. But if I can get a couple Calm Minds off and then I psych up that speed boost, oh boy, are we going to town with the sweep. So I'm definitely hoping to get that. This next Pokemon is going to be an interesting pick. I went ahead and picked Shiny Volcanion, Thanos. Now, as you can see, I will not be running my Swift Swim team of Mega Swampert or Pelipper, even though that's like my biggest help for speed-wise. But I'm thinking, because of Superior, Leavanny, I really just don't want to bring Mega Swampert. It's gonna, because it's reliant on 2 Pokemon, I really just didn't want to bring it. But I went ahead and brought Choice Specs Volcanion, because it can just destroy his team. Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, Earth Power, and Sludge Wave. I thought about running Fire Blast, but I said, nah. It can also bring Haze, but I'm like, let's not do that with choice specs. Now, my speed, this will explain better when I get my 6 Pokemon why I did that amount of speed, because it's important for a particular move I'm using for my 6 Pokemon. But Steam Eruption can destroy Mega Aerodactyl, can destroy Gardevoir, can destroy Heatran. Now, if he does, you know, I expect him to bring Absorbull, because he brought that his very first match, very techy, but he brought it and got that plus special attack. But I'll destroy Heatran. So that's my thought process on that. He can, it's power. It's just complete power, and that's why I'm bringing specs. Because I'm going to need to be able to sweep his team and not allow him to get stuff off like Leaf Storm and just sweep my team. I can't have that, no. And as I was referring to before, my 6th Pokemon is Conninja the Shaman. Now, I am bringing Tailwind Shaman, and that's why the speed EVs for Volcanion is to outspeed Superior and Scolipede, because Superior is 357, Scolipede is 355 max speed. Granted, that's not taking into account the speed boost with Scolipede, but that's not that big of a problem. So Tailwind, once again, is going to be something I'm going to bring for speed reasons. If I can double that speed and outspeed a lot of his Pokemon, it'll be very helpful, because Shaman can outspeed every Pokemon after Tailwind, even if he scarfs his mons. I'm bringing Red Card because if he decides to hit me with something, it's going to switch him out and bring in another Pokemon. That kind of allows me to get off a free Tailwind, that kind of thing. And, you know, yes, it's techy, but I think it's going to be very helpful and not allowing him to set up or anything. I'm bringing Air Slash for things like Superior, Leavanny, if he does bring that. Earth Power will destroy Heatran. If he decides to switch into Heatran, Earth Power will destroy it. And it's just nice to get off that. But then Seed Flare, of course, get that stab off on any particular Pokemon, definitely be important. And then Stability Natural Cure to switch out. Now, I thought about bringing Heal Bell on Sylveon or Aromatherapy with Shaman because of that Toxic Spikes shenanigans. I'm not even bringing it a Fogger. But, you know, in the end, I need to be able to win fast. This is going to be a fast match. I have to win fast because of his speed issue. Because he's finished his first week in 12 turns and the second week in 13 turns. So, because of his ability to speed sweep, I cannot have that. I have to be able to control the tempo myself. So, definitely have to control that. So, I'm hoping this match goes in my favor. Definitely comment what you think about my team I'm bringing. Make sure to check out the match tomorrow, whether it's Monday or Sunday. Not sure when I'm bringing this up. Actually, it's going to be uploaded on Sunday. So, watch out for the match on Monday. So, I hope you guys enjoy this team builder. Get ready for week 3 when we face SoftAirGaming. And cheer for your Golden State Miniors. Peace.